Hi, Nico Landau back with more lads. Last episode ended off with us entering Zane's dreamscape. Let's see what shenanigans we get up to today. Everything is a hazy blur in dreams, yet in Zane's dream, the flowers, trees, streets, and shops appear with remarkable clarity. I can't help but wonder how long this dream has haunted him, incessantly replaying itself to the point where every detail is fleshed out.
While it resembles my dreamscape, I can tell it's a proto-field. Over there.
He guides me to the entrance of a narrow alley. The road ahead is covered in thick fog. It's as if we've reached the edge of the dream itself. From the fog, a cluster of black crystals has emerged. It blooms like a flower and is as tall as a 3-story building. It blocks the path. A protocore cluster?
It regenerates very quickly after it's broken. I'd say it's as good as new within a few seconds. Yes, I tried destroying it before you woke up.
As I recall my past battles, a hypothesis forms in my mind. I think I know what's going on here. There must be another protocore cluster in this protofield, and they provide energy to each other. We need to destroy both of them to leave this protofield.
Eating sweets certainly makes one smarter.
That's why smart people eat sweets. Thank you for the compliment. I gesture toward him. Though I'm only slightly smarter than you. Chuckling, Zane pulls down my hand. Since this is your dream, do you think you know where the other protocore cluster is?
When you're in a proto-field, using evol in a scientific matter is more effective than dreaming.
Fair point. The protofield is practically drenched in erratic energy fluctuations, yet amidst the entanglement of protocores, I detect one that stands out. I open my eyes and point in a direction. From what I've sensed, the second protocore cluster should be on the other side of the protofield. Similar energy fluctuations appear from another direction. I look at Zane. Which one would you like to pick? Zane looks into the distance. I don't know if I imagined it or not, but some sort of emotion stirred in his eyes.
The one that's farthest away.
The far end of the city is cloaked in black mist, resembling the gaping maw of a beast hidden in the shadows. Nope, I want that one. I understand this is your dream, so you know where the dangers are, but are you going to face them alone again?
This is my dream. I can get to my destination faster than you.
But your dream isn't exactly being nice to you right now. Maybe the more you try to use it, the more it'll use you instead. Let me go instead.
You.
Don't push yourself when you're in trouble. I got your back. That's a tip from your hunter escort. Smiling, I take a step and pat his back. Without waiting for Zane to respond, I wave and start walking.
Don't push yourself. That's a tip from your primary care physician.
He's so cute! Behind me, I hear a soft sigh followed by Zane's words that are tinged with worry. Turning around, I catch a glimpse of him standing in the shadows. He's far away now, so I can't clearly see his expression. I press my lips into a thin line and nod. Regardless of whether it's him or me, we know we'll always support each other. How do we know when we're gonna do it? As the girl walks away, her figure disappearing from the fork in the road, Zane turns his gaze towards the alley's depths. Within the thick fog, a broken streetlight flickers intermittently. Oh! He raises his hand. Parts of the mist detach themselves from the air. Spiraling and condensing, they coalesce into icicles above his palm. Wait, what if he said he was gonna go to the other place because he knew this one was the more dangerous one and he knew I was gonna take it? There's no way, right? But he let me go so easily. Dark impurities silently emerge from within them, but they stop spreading just as they're about to breach the outermost layer of the white crystals. It's as if a looming black hole threatens to consume everything pure and white, yet a thin, unwavering layer of pristine ice remains resolute in being the last line of defense. Shadows stretch, and in the boundless fog ahead, the protocore cluster waits his arrival like a slumbering wanderer. Within the mist, a cold wind materializes as aggressive figures sluggishly stir. Uh-oh. The ice crystals in his palm slice the air and seemingly hit nothing, but the protocore cluster shimmers for a fleeting moment. As more wanderers emerge, their roars resound and their figures phase in and out. The ice crystals solidify into sharp blades. Zane delivers his attacks with decisive precision. Blades of ice tear through the darkness, and a pungent scent permeates the air. The ground beneath his feet slowly transforms. It turns soft and slimy like sludge, stubbornly clinging to his legs. Dazed, Zane looks down. Peering through the mist and layers of unclear ice, his gaze falls onto his palm.
Zane!
A bloody hue taints his hand, and an eerie shadow is cast over his senses. He's momentarily transported back to that bone-chilling nightmare. Zane is shocked. He looks up and knows who's standing before him. The tension is palpable, gripping him.
William?
James Moriarty.
It's too late. Please.
In the howling icy wind, Zane hears his heavy breaths. Once again, he's returned to the endless, snow-covered expanse of Mount Eternal. Bloody tears stream down from William's empty eye sockets. Then an array of faces emerges from the cluster's projection. Empty eye sockets!
Aren't you going to celebrate my birthday with me? Why did you kill me?
Huh?
Aren't you a doctor? You should have saved me! Why didn't you save me and my child?
Zane, please. Kill me.
Oh. He's suffocating. He's trapped. His head is spinning. Zane notices his fingers are trembling uncontrollably. He staggers back only to trip over something again.
It's just an illusion. It's not real. It's not.
Zane! More and more hands stretch out toward him. They're frozen. The space around him shatters and distorts into mirrors. They reflect his bloodshot eyes. They reflect his hands are clenched so tightly that veins bulge. A black icicle suddenly pierces through the mirrors and shatters part of the protocore cluster. The protocore cluster doesn't regenerate. It resembles a cliff teetering on the edge, ready to collapse in on itself.
She made it.
As the mirror shards dissolve into black mist, the cold light intensifies and casts an ethereal glow. Determined, Zane thrusts the ice blade towards the human figure. Zane! The ice blade stops as Zane's pupil contracts. It's her. But she can't possibly be here. They're your patients. How could you? Am I next? You'll kill me, right? No, you're not sane. Who are you? It's a face he knows so well in this unspeakable nightmare. Her expression is filled with disbelief and pain. Yes, it's her. Zane, kill me! Black ice flowers bloom from her chest, their petals unfurling. She's as light as a piece of paper, separated from life's weight, yet she falls almost with a thud in his stiff embrace. Buzzing engulfs Zane's ears as he's once again pulled into the depths of a never-ending nightmare. While he knows it's an illusion, he can't break free. At that moment, the cracked protocore cluster pulsates with a blood-red light. The air trembles around it. The massive shadow before him breaks along with the other protocore cluster. The illusion in his arms changes again, but he doesn't look up, he only clenches his fist.
It's time to end this.
A cold gleam flickers and pure black ice crystals surge beneath him. They freeze every figure that lurks within the shadows. The darkness is suppressed and his surroundings change. It's foggy. A blurry figure gradually emerges from the cracks in this space. Zane conjures black ice and takes aim. However, his body becomes immobile, as if he's frozen in place.
You shouldn't throw yourself into danger just for her.
Who?
Who?
His entire body becomes encased in ice. Black crystals pierce his chest and spread to his fingers. The intense pain leaves Zane's back drenched in sweat. He's unable to control his body as he collapses. His heart races in fear as he hears that cold voice.
Seek your destiny. Only then can you be redeemed.
Oh. I guess he's a doctor, right? So that's what's happening? He's just lost a lot of patience? As the protocore cluster shatters, a distant tremor ripples through the air. The space around me transforms into mist and moonlight shines down. Then the fog dissipates. I can feel the ground beneath my feet. I cautiously assess my surroundings and see I'm in a garden at the back of a hospital. Something's not right. This is Lincoln's Akso Hospital, but we should be in Chansha. My heartbeat quickens and a sense of foreboding washes over me. Holding my gun, I push open the door that leads to the hospital. Behind the door, a white mist emerges. When it's cleared, I noticed I was back at Zane's place, by the couch, with someone lying on the floor with their back on me. Zane!
Be careful. We haven't escaped this dream. There are 2 layers, and the Wanderer is still here.
Oh, he doesn't sound okay. I rush over to Zane and help him up. He weakly presses his hand against his left shoulder. His expression alone shows how much he's in pain. The ice. Zane clenches his left hand and moves away from my hand.
Neelis, it's dangerous. Don't touch.
Am I gonna touch it?
It's too dangerous. I won't be able to control. Leave. Now.
A sudden voice in my head gives me pause. Despite the warning, I lean in to inspect Zane's injury, feeling my heart sink with each passing moment. There are no visible external injuries on his body, yet a blackened ice spreads across his wrists and neck. It doesn't seem like it'll disappear anytime soon. I don't think you're just losing control of your evil. Let me see if I can help. Oh!
Don't worry. I'm fine. It was just...
Oh, you don't sound fine. It doesn't look like you're fine. It starts to melt, since my method's working. Just sit tight for a while.
Don't waste your time on me. We can still go after.
What do you mean waste time? Focus on taking care of yourself first. Push him down? Yes. From now on, you listen to me. It doesn't matter if it's related to health or combat. There's no use resisting. If I were you, I'd just follow along. I'll help you suppress your evil first.
My left shoulder. A little lower.
Okay. Bionk. You might be more familiar with what happens in dreams. But I'm an expert in dealing with wanderers. If you rush in headfirst again, I won't save you.
I would hope so.
Yeah, right. I'm definitely gonna save him.
I know how this nightmare ends. Wanderers aren't the only threat here.
Then what else?
When push comes to shove, leaving me behind might be for the best.
How dare you? Oh, the ice is gone. I always keep my word. What else do you need me to do?
If
Hold on. Too fast. Aside from leaving you here.
I do something that ends up hurting you, don't go easy on me.
What is he saying? You wish. Didn't you agree that you'll do whatever I say? Well, here's my first order. You're not allowed to talk like that anymore. Wait, this is... Oh. Zane, be careful.
What happened?
Oh. Oh? Am I being carried? Is it poison? What happened? Oh, shoes on the bed!
Letting you step into this nightmare perhaps was another mistake. But at least I have one last choice.
Don't you dare. Nuh-uh. What are you doing? No, 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 no. How dare you? I don't know what he's doing. But if you try to freeze me so you can deal with it yourself. Oh no. Well, then I guess we have to deal with this. As I gather my thoughts, the weary face before me momentarily merges with a blurry image of Zane in my fragmented memories, but they immediately separate. I guess we just have to deal with this dream. Wait, when I was pulled into the protofield, I was attacked by that wanderer and lost consciousness. The wound should be on my body, but it's gone. I give Zane an inquisitive look. I want an answer, but he averts his gaze instead. Zane, what did you do while I was unconscious? Yeah, what did you do? What'd you do? Zane, what did you do while I was unconscious? Is this why you're losing control of your evil? His silence confirms my suspicions. I lower my head and my hands that rest on his tighten. Before the worry and guilt in my heart coalesce into coherent words, they disappear because of Zane's presence. He lowers his head and his chin rests on the top of my head.
You're my hunter escort, correct? Protecting you was protecting myself. And
He's just making things up.
after subjecting you to a distressing dream, ensuring you can leave safely is the least I should do.
Why are you making it sound like you dragged me through hell and back? Your dream didn't hurt me. The mist is exploiting it.
What if the Wanderer wasn't the only source of danger? You've seen how bleak and oppressive this dream is. As you said, it's not exactly being nice to me. Perhaps the dream itself is the real threat here.
Zane talks slower, enunciating each word with a gentle tone. It's as if he's trying to calm his simmering inner turmoil. I realized something. After we entered the protofield that's based on Zane's dream, he's been acting more hesitant. Could it be... Zane, this nightmare is more than just a dream to you, right? I sense his hand suddenly move, a testament to its master's emotions that are always restrained.
A dream remains a dream so long as you wake up from it. But when that day comes, I can't wake up.
Are you worried you'll be trapped in your dreams, or that your dreams will encroach on reality? If that day ever comes, I'll find you in your dream. Even if the world falls into chaos and everything turns upside down, I'll never forget who I am, and I won't forget who you are. By then, I'll find you in your dreams, the real you. The resonance's light quietly flows from my fingers as I make a not-so-solemn promise in a calm voice. Zane's breath hitches as if it's suspended in the air for a while. Then he exhales, his breath carrying the weight of unspoken sentiments. If all else fails, I'll bury you in the body of a snowman. You'll be a super big snowman.
What?
I close my eyes and banish the myriad of questions and worries from my mind. If you can't deal with it by yourself, then we'll face it together. I'm the best there is, so I'm sure I can lend a hand.
I see your problem-solving skills are more on the straightforward, brutal side. Should we consider this a side effect of you becoming stronger?
It's called having the freedom that comes with power. All the black ice has disappeared. How are you feeling? Does it still hurt? I look up and meet Zane's gaze. It seems he's been observing me for a while.
It doesn't hurt anymore.
Good. Don't. Just as I'm about to tell Zane not to lie again, he turns over my hand. A sliver of glimmering icy light appears in my palm. He takes back his hand and two chubby little ice seals tumble into my hand.
You get two. As an escort, you are very professional while on the job. This is your reward, since I have nothing else to give you. Do you trust me now?
Always. From where I am, light and shadows dance upon his features. They accentuate the mirth in his eyes. You keep telling me not to push myself, but you also need to stop disregarding your safety. He nods. I clench my hand and reach out to him. I help him stand on his feet as I get up. You said this dream has 2 layers. Are we in the outer one because we broke the inner layer? Zane doesn't refute my statement. He turns around and walks ahead to open the door. We step out to be greeted by the night breeze. We retrace our steps through the corridor and return to the hospital garden, which feels familiar yet strange.
A mutated wanderer's protofield defies normal logic. It could be hiding anywhere.
Outside the hospital, skyscrapers rise like towering concrete trees in a forest. Meanwhile, the rest of the city stands in eerie silence. I can use my evol to return the protofield to its original state.
Negative consequences born from mistakes don't need to be fixed.
What do you mean? The sky swiftly darkens as if time itself has been accelerated.
We have no choice but to destroy this place.
Wait, you're evil. We'll do it together. He's so pretty.
Are you ready?
Always. Black snowflakes drift from our interlocked fingers. The night wind momentarily suspends before swirling into a frenzied flurry once more. Underneath our feet, a vast expanse of ice crystals blossoms. The ground, the buildings, and even the particles floating in the air were all ensnared in the swift spread of the chilling night, wrapped in its icy embrace. In an instant, the entire world froze into a black amber. A rift violently tears through the fabric of this space. The Wanderer can't hide anymore. It screeches and reveals its true form. There it is. Let's go. Zane's coat flutters wildly in the wind. Amidst nightmarish darkness, an icy glimmer materializes in his hand.
Let's end this before the breaking dawn arrives.
All right. All right. Once the final blow is dealt to the Wanderer, an intense tremor surges from the depths of my heart. But the resonance is unmistakably this time. It's akin to gentle waves brimming with power. A light, warm glow gently descends into my palm. Is this Chansha Hospital? The breaking dawn's light streams in through the window. In the silent corridor, the air carries a faint scent of disinfectant. Have we returned? Zane!
I'm here.
Oh, he's here. Yay! As my hand is tenderly squeezed, I turn my head. Zane is next to me. Wait, I need to double check. Are we still in the proto-field? Or are we in reality? Turn around first. Yeah, turn around. Yeah. He's so awkward about it. That's so funny. And turn back now. He's so silly. You good? Though his expression has a bit of helplessness, Zane still complies.
Are you double-checking or making me play a game of turnaround?
Why not both? I'm confirming that Dr. Zane is the person with me right now. A burst of laughter erupts from deep within me, but in the very next second I collapse onto the ground. His arms extend immediately to steady me.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. I reach out but stop once I realize I'm holding something. I open my hand and see a protocore fragment. It emits a faint green glow. A fragment of the ether core. At least our effort wasn't for nothing.
You're back.
Hi.
Dr. Zane.
Hi. Captain Willow and the others rush over from the opposite end of the corridor. Their expressions reflect a mixture of relief, joy, and concern.
Are you two okay? You're not hurt, are you?
Never.
It's been 3 whole days since you were trapped in that Wanderer's proto-field. Everyone's been worried sick.
Damn, 3 days. From Captain Willow, I learned that exactly 3 days had passed since we entered the peculiar proto-field. The patient has been relocated to a secure ward and is now out of danger following resuscitation. During this time, the entire hospital was being protected by Chansha City hunters who carried out a thorough investigation.
By the way, we discovered a strange device while investigating the ICU.
Oh? Speaking in a quieter tone, she gives me a sealed, transparent bag.
We found it hidden inside a flux stabilizer that was sitting in a corner. Almost went unnoticed.
Dun dun dun! Sabotage!
Ever since that incident happened in the ER, the hospital's flux stabilizers have been examined or replaced.
So only recently did someone tamper with one of them. I take the sealed bag and show a grateful smile. I'll ask the association to conduct an investigation. Sabotage! Lincoln City, 3 days later. I open the door to Zane's home. It's quiet. Zane? Where's Zane? Ooh! I tiptoe into the living room. Zane is peacefully sleeping on the couch. I wonder if he's dreaming. The curtains gently flutter in the warm breeze. Light and shadows glide from his nose to his chin. Is he sleeping or... Hey. I move closer and place my hand over his chest. Phew, he's just sleeping. He must be exhausted. Oh, he awakened? Approaching Zane, I kneel down to be at eye level with him. I carefully cover him with a blanket that was draped on the couch. The tension on Zane's furrowed brow dissipates, his breathing is steady and his expression is serene and relaxed. I look at his face, the thoughts in my mind racing as I reflect on the whirlwind of events that have unfolded recently. You can finally rest. My watch vibrates. I leave the living room and answer Simone's call.
The preliminary analysis results are out for the thing you brought back.
Oh? Tell me.
It has an intricate structure. Took me a while to disassemble it. I found a radio frequency chip that resonates with metaflux fluctuations.
I knew it. They were calling them.
Basically, it's an energy transmitter. It can locate protocores and even attract wanderers via fluctuations.
A wanderer-attracting transmitter. As I recall what had happened, one figure stands out as the most suspicious. Carter. He just showed up before and after the patient displayed abnormalities. I share my suspicions with Simone. She then poses her own questions.
The complexity of this small device is far beyond his understanding, and even Xander's sciences. It exhibits highly advanced protocore technology.
What if they have secret research that they're not sharing with the public? Who says that what he's telling us is everything he knows?
Xander Sciences is a medical institution. There's no way they could possess protocore tech that rivals the associations, right?
Why not? So what are you thinking?
After the founder of Xander Sciences, Raymond, passed away, the company's future was uncertain. Only recently was it acquired by a well-known group.
What's the group?
Its biggest shareholder right now should be Ever.
What is Ever? It's at that moment. The fragmented pieces of information in my mind gradually lock into place and form a cohesive image. Carter mentioned the patient at Chanxia Hospital had been undergoing long-term treatment at Xander Sciences. Raymond, the founder of Xander Sciences, was in a similar situation. If the peculiar crystals in the operating room and the monsters in the N109 zone come from the same source, that means Ever is creating monsters. Once again, Zane finds himself chasing after that familiar figure. Under radiant sunlight, cicadas chirp in the background while the pristine azure sky stretches as far as the eye can see. The sun sits on the edge of the city's high-rise buildings. The girl turns to him. She smiles. At least he caught up to her.
Finally.
He holds out his hand to the girl and she firmly grasps it. No! Yet the two find themselves tumbling back into the seemingly endless empty corridor. Black crystals emerge from his palm. They encroach on the girl's forearm. Sunlight is engulfed by darkness once more. Oh, poor Zane. Oh, that's it? That's all for today. We finished Zane's branch, sadly. And now it's time to move on to the others, who are absolutely just as good as Zane. You can hear the truth in my voice. Anyways, if you like this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see me play more games, come hang out on Twitch. Until next time!